Hello, welcome to my travelogue part 2. Today I'm going to be taking you to Brussels and Amsterdam on this European adventure that I'm bringing to. I'm kind of like a tour guide, aren't I? Like a European tour guide. That's why I've got a bit of a moustache today. So, hello everyone, welcome to Chris's Tours. On your left, you can see so me, PJ and Tom left Paris and we made our way to Brussels on a train, which was cool. So we arrived in Brussels and we didn't actually have any hostels to stay in, but PJ had used a website called sofasurfing.com. Sofasurfing.com is kind of like this, it's like a Facebook but for you know, you make a profile and you say how much room you've got, say if you've got some spare beds, and it means that people who are traveling around the world can kind of use this website to find people, meet up with people that, you know, will give them a sofa to sleep on for the night. Sounds weird, doesn't it? As soon as I heard about this, I nicknamed it murderdodging.com. But just like how I was wrong with the hostel in Paris actually being really nice, sofasurfing.com is full of really nice people, and we met someone awesome called Melissa who gave us these brilliant airbeds with nice flowery duvets and stuff. So I was wrong again, you know, there was no stabbing, no penetration. So we're walking around Brussels, okay, you know, just enjoying our little European trip, innocent as anything. But then all of a sudden, boom, culture shock. Okay, you know that film we've got coming out over here, Arthur Christmas? Well, take a look at this footage I found. Mission Noel. I think you find it's called Arthur Christmas. You crazy foreign bastards. I'm not xenophobic, but... So the wonderful Melissa, who we stayed with, who was kind enough to show us around Brussels, show us some of the culture, introduced us to the Brussels mascot. Over here, you know, in Britain, we've got the Queen on the stamps, you know, and in America they've got the bald eagle, but in Brussels they have Minikin Piss, or as the locals call it, the pissing boy. And of course, just like any other country, you know, they have the mascot and they push it to its limits, you know, they'll change its costume every year, they'll have parades, it's quite something, quite something. And not even content with that, they also decided to make kind of like a partner piece to this, called kind of Je ne sais piss, which was just a girl pissing on a stone. So, you know, there's... And then of course we left Brussels and Melissa behind and moved on to Amsterdam, which was quite clear. So I think it's time for a travelling montage. Enjoy. Yeah, so we arrived in Amsterdam pretty late, which was quite tense, because we didn't actually have anywhere to stay. There was no hostels. We were pretty tense at this point, but thanks to PJ doing a tweet, we met up with some YouTubers, and one of them had some spare space for us to sleep in, so that was good. So I'd like to say thank you to Books and Quills and Leder Spam for, you know, being so hospitable. So subscribe to those guys underneath if you want, because that would be great. Which brings me on to my final point for this part of the travelogue, my highlight of the entire trip. Out of everything we did, there was one highlight, and that highlight is summed up in 2 words: Black Pete. Okay, how to explain this? Black Pete is basically a character in Dutch folklore. He's a servant to Santa Claus, basically, or over there they say Sinterklaas. The story apparently is the fact that he is a chimney sweep boy who's got soot on his face and helps Santa. The problem is, I don't know if you've noticed this from the pictures, it seems a bit racist. I don't know if it is or not, but it seems a little bit. Is it racist? Is it racist? Don't know if you want to call it racism. I mean, I'm not saying that the Dutch are racist. I just can't. Oh wow, that Amsterdam coffee shop really changed me.